So, what's going on with Dan Wootton? Various rumours have been flying around regarding allegations of a murky past. Wootton, as you probably know, used to work for The Sun and the News of the World. He now works as an anchor at GB News, as well as writing, I think it's a weekly column, for The Sun and the Mail Online. Recently, as in over the last few weeks, various allegations against him have begun to surface. Now, obviously his employers, as well as his ex-employers, are not very keen on posting news articles about these allegations. His employers are not too keen because it shows them in a bad light, and his ex-employers won't be too keen because he was working for them when these allegations took place. What these allegations boil down to are that he used money from the newspapers he was working for to pay adult entertainers whilst they secretly filmed themselves entertaining various people that Wootton either wish to exploit or have power over. The publisher of Mail Online, DMG Media, has confirmed that it has paused Wootton's column while it considers a series of allegations against him, which of course he denies. Amongst these allegations, which he disputes, is that he used a fake online identity to offer money to individuals through explicit images. Last month he used his GB News programme to admit that he'd made, to use his words, errors of judgment in the past, but at the same time denied that he'd done anything criminal. He said that he'd been a victim of a witch hunt by nefarious players, and that the allegations have been spread by a race to the bottom on social media, and he said this with no sense of irony at all. In a new statement, a DMG Media spokesperson said the allegations are obviously serious, but also complex and historic, and there is an independent investigation underway at the media group which employed him during the relevant time. In the meantime, his freelance column with the Mail Online has been paused. I have to admit that I find it somewhat ironic when you consider the zeal with which he went after other people, such as Meghan Markle and more recently Hugh Edwards at the BBC. However distasteful and unsavoury Edwards' behaviour was, it pales into insignificance if any of these allegations against Wootton are true. One of Wootton's defences has been that one of his accusers is of a dubious character and with a criminal record. This may well be true, but what you have to take into consideration is that predatory exploiters, of which for example Jimmy Savile would be a prime example, often targeted such people, knowing full well that if it ever came to court, these people would make poor witnesses and be shredded by the predator's defence team. It's going to be interesting to see how all of this pans out and develops, and what the outcome will be for Wootton. Some of these allegations are very serious indeed, and if it does in fact proceed to criminal prosecution and he is guilty, I wouldn't rule out a custodial sentence. Updates when they're available will be posted on this channel.